Canada's 24th Prime Minister, Mark Carney, announced on March 23rd that Canadians are going to the polls for the 45th federal election, 7 months ahead of schedule.
I have just requested that the Governor-General dissolve Parliament and call an election for April 28th. And she has agreed. We are facing the most significant crisis of our lifetimes because of President Trump's unjustified trade actions and his threats to our sovereignty. Our response must be to build a strong economy and a more secure Canada.
Why is Carney in such a rush? At the end of January, the Hogue Commission on Foreign Interference tabled its final report on the public inquiry into China's meddling in the 2019 and 2021 elections.
The government sometimes took too long to act, and coordination was not always optimal. The means used to communicate information to certain decision makers, including elected officials, proved imperfect. Sometimes, very much so, since certain documents never got to where they were supposed to go, and there seems to be no good reason why. But above all, I found that the government has been overall a poor communicator when it comes to foreign interference.
Commissioner Hogue's report contains 51 recommendations, including several about safeguarding Canada's elections from foreign threats. Those include tougher election laws and penalties, more resources and training for the RCMP and for political parties themselves. An advocate for government accountability told the Breaker.News podcast that Carney cares more about the Liberal Party winning an election and staying in power than the integrity of the election itself. Duff Conacher of Democracy Watch said that Carney should have reopened the House of Commons before going on the campaign trail.
Instead of taking a few weeks to work with the other parties and pass some measures to prevent, prohibit, and penalize foreign interference from tainting this federal election. And instead, he's acting in the partisan self-interest of the Liberals, who have caught up and eliminated the Conservatives' lead in the polls. And it's just a shame. In every single way, it's a shame. And this election is, I think, going to be undermined by foreign interference more than any other election has been. And it's, again, mainly the Liberals' fault, but it's really all parties' fault. All parties, the opposition parties had a majority of seats in Parliament. They could have passed measures to prevent, penalize, and prohibit foreign interference long ago if they wanted to. They didn't have to wait around for the Liberals. They had a majority in the House.